To be here honoring Audrey and Bob, who have given so much of themselves for so long to this community, truly is my best council assignment. 20 years ago, they had the vision, the grand vision of doing something big, something innovative and relevant for so many people. And it might surprise you to learn that this park is only 6 acres, and it seems so grand. It's beautifully designed for serenity. The garden's firm slopes and vegetation provide a sense of peace wherever you are, making this place seem so much larger. The acres were donated to the City of Steamboat Springs by the Annivers. In their wisdom and in their dedication, provided an endowment that will help it operate in perpetuity. It will transcend challenging financial times. The endowment secures it as a permanent feature of our community. And what a wonderful feature it is. So Bob and Audrey, on behalf of the City of Steamboat Springs, please accept the 2012 Heritage Award. It is a small, small token of our great appreciation for your generosity, volunteer service, and the inspired vision that has allowed visitors and residents to share in the joy that you found here in the Amber River Botanic Park.
Well, thank you, Sonia, for those kind words. Most of the nice things are said about people after they're dead. And so thank you for catching us early. While we can still appreciate the honor. When Audrey and I came to Steamboat Springs in 1971, there was hardly a garden. There was one small flower garden behind Bob's Hardware, if anybody remembers that. So when we told the City Council in 1994 that we wanted to make this Botanic Park, the city's attitude was, well, we don't care too much, but as long as it doesn't cost the city any money. So Audrey and I dreamed this dream to have a few gardens in a park-like setting with plenty of trees and benches, supported by an endowment that we created and run by an association of citizens. We wanted this park to be a permanent gift to the people of Steamboat Springs in appreciation for our good life here. We'd never stayed anywhere so long or enjoyed it so much. So as the membership support increased, the number of gardens increased, and so this the Amber River Botanic Park you see today is a far greater thing than our original dream. In the summer of 1995, I decided to supervise the dirt work of this place myself so that I could make design changes. But I didn't know how to turn Michael's drawing into hills and ponds and roads and all that stuff. So every morning at 7 o'clock, CD would meet me here and tell me what I had to do for that day. and that's how we did it. With CD's knowledge and with trucks and bulldozers, we turned a flat, perfectly flat field into the sculptured shapes you see today. I want to thank the City of Steamboat Springs, this amorphous thing, individuals but nevertheless an organization. But the city banks our money, pays our bills, does our accounting, fixes our lawnmowers. So that leaves us free to run the park and communicate with our members. You, our members. So this has been the story of how 5 acres of flat horse pasture, 6,800 feet in the mountains, was turned into hills and ponds, was supported by the membership, was adorned with 60, count them, 60 gardens, and has become one of Steamboat's most visited places. The board's traditions are firmly in place, so Audrey and I believe that our dream, which is now your dream, will go on when we're no longer around. But I want to make a confession. I'm not a gardener. I built the place and I make things, but Audrey is the gardener. Her father was a gardener. It's in her genes. Dutch, South African, and English. She has been the director of horticulture since the park's beginnings. She has been the park's guiding light, resident genius. At 82 years old, she still works in the gardens and talks to people about growing things. She is the very heart and soul of the Yampa River Botanic Park, and she is the person most responsible for what this park has become. Just sit down, Audrey. It's not quite your turn yet.
You'd be surprised we still survive, don't you? I just have a few words to say. When Bob worked at Ford, one of the things that was required of all Ford managers was that they should never expect to be promoted unless they had a team in place to take over the job that they were doing. And that was a standard procedure. And so, as Bob and I faced the future, we faced promotion. It called moving on. And so, for the past 5 years, we've been working on the whole concept that we will move on, whether we like it or not. And we really want this park to go on the way that it is today. We're very proud of the park. We're very proud of all the assistance we get from everybody, and a strong board that I think will carry on long after we're gone. And it'll be good for us to feel that in the future the park will still be here for everybody in the community to enjoy. And I thank everybody here for coming and for enjoying the park as we do. And I particularly thank all our volunteers. Traditionally, this meeting is an appreciation of volunteers. We've kind of co-opted it a little bit this time and intruded onto our normal operation. But I want the volunteers to know that they are, the volunteers and all our supporters, whether it's money or whether it's time, or whether you just come and enjoy. I thank you all. Goodbye.